Let's bring economist Stephen Moore joining us this morning. Steve, what would happen to the economy if there were to be huge tariff refunds and some of the trade deals we've made had to be unwound? What happens to the economy?
Yeah, there would be a lot of chaos and disruption. Of course, the tariffs themselves caused a lot of disruption to the economy as well. At issue here is whether Congress has the authority to essentially delegate the taxing authority to the president. I'm not a constitutional scholar, but it's pretty clear that the Constitution does say that all tax bills have to start in the House of Representatives. So if Trump loses in court, and I think it's a 50-50 proposition right now, that will certainly cause some economic disruption. And what will have to happen is Congress will have to start approving these tariffs if they're to go forward.
And I guess Congress could do that. I don't know whether they would do that, but there would be almost a renegotiation of everything.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, look, I've always said on your show, Stuart, I don't like tariffs, but I love Trump's trade deals. He has used tariffs as a very effective bargaining tool to get very good deals with Canada, with the Europeans, with the UK, and hopefully with China. So that would take, a bargaining chip away from Trump. Yes, the answer is yes, there would be chaos if he loses in court, and I don't know what's going to happen. You know, we have strict constructionists on that court who may just look at Article 1 and say, look, taxes have to be approved by Congress. And so we'll see what happens here, but it will be disruptive, no doubt about it.
All right, next one, Steve. We get the Consumer Price Index report. That's on Thursday morning, 8:30 Eastern Time. Give me a forecast. What do you think we're going to see?
I think we're running at inflation at around 2.5%, maybe a little bit above that. One of the driving forces of the CPI, of course, is energy costs, and those are falling. AAA says that we'll be below $3 a gallon on gas, which would be awesome for the economy. So we have tame inflation right now, no question about it, and that will certainly give an impetus for the Fed to cut rates. You know, I saw today the headline of the Wall Street Journal was that the weak jobs report is a reason why the Fed should cut rates. I just want to make sure people understand. That's Phillips curve nonsense. The purpose of the Fed is to keep the dollar stable in value and to keep inflation under control. And if they can do that, that's the best thing for the economy. So this idea that the Fed is going to create jobs by cutting interest rates is kind of silly. We need to make sure you want to cut something in Washington, cut tax rates and cut government spending. That would do wonders for the economy more than a Fed rate cut would.
Yep, you got it. Steve, thanks for joining us this morning. We'll see you again.